Here's the notation for our next exercise. As you can see from the chords, we've changed key here, from C major to D major. This change of key can also be noticed by the addition of these sharp cymbals onto the stave. Looking at these more closely, you can see that they sit on a line and in a space. This one on the line where you'd find the note of F, and this one in the space that you'd find the note of C. Basically, they tell the musician to sharpen every F and C that they encounter. Using key signatures help to unclutter the stave and in turn make the music easier to read. For example, here's our skipping in thirds exercise, written in C sharp major, which, as you can see, uses 7 sharps. I appreciate there's a lot to take in here in terms of remembering to sharpen the right notes, but notice how clear the stave is. I mean, here's the same exercise, but as you can see this time, I've written it in C major, which instead forces me to put all the accidentals onto the stave where needed, and makes it much harder to read. So going back to our next exercise, an easy rule of thumb to work out key signatures that use sharp notes on the stave is to just look at the last sharp symbol, which in this case is a C sharp, and move it up by a semitone. So moving up a semitone from C sharp, we find the note of D, and it's this note that's the root note or key of this piece of music. Simple. So let's give this 1-6-2-5 exercise in D major a try. At the heart of it is running the arpeggios of each chord in sequence. First, we play up through all the chord tones, the 1, 3, 5 and 7 of each chord, before descending back down through the chord tones, but starting from the octave. So to start with, we go up through a D major 7th arpeggio. Then switching to the octave, we play a descending D major arpeggio. Just remember to be aware of switching the type of arpeggio depending on the chord we're playing under. Okay, let's try it out. After 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.